Hello, everybody. Happy Wellness Wednesday to all you beautiful souls out there. Let's do this. But yeah, hello. Okay, I guess now we're live. So I'll say hello again now that everybody got the notification that we are live. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday 165. Today, we're going to be talking about, I know you guys see the THC. No, it's not going to be a variant, a Delta 10, THCO. And I'm going to be talking about Delta 8. We're going to be talking about THCv, tetrahydrocannabinol. All right. Hello, Josh Arnett. Are you still away? Or wait, what's today? Wednesday? Are you back, broski? I hope you are. If not, I hope everything's going okay for you and the fam. Hey, Ryan, how are you doing, sir? Happy Wellness Wednesday to you. I guess I don't need my AirPods in right now. Still here, man. Damn, dude, you've been there for fuck. How crazy are you going? Because I know, I don't know about you, but when I'm with my family, minus this asshole, but the rest of my family is they drive me fucking crazy.
You should drive me crazy.
Up a wall. I just can't do it. It comes to a point where if I'm with my family and they're overbearing, I just stop talking. I just don't say anything. I just sit there in silence.
It's funny. We've always done it. Even when we didn't like each other at all family functions, me and him are always right next to each other.
Yeah, oh my God. When you go to a party where you don't know anyone, you're just with your best friend, the one person that invited you.
Just talking shit about it.
Yeah. Hello, Don Miller and Josh. You're headed back in the AM. Perfect. When you get back tomorrow, I guess I should say when you get back to your house, call me. Because we need to finalize what else you got at home, my man. Because I do want to get an order placed with you. Hello, Brian McKitterick. Welcome to episode 165 of Wellness Wednesday, my dear folks. Let me just, I was on the phone talking with good old Nasty Nate, so I kind of lost track of time, so I did not print out the script for today, but let me see. I guess it is 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes it easy. Okay. Have you guys, Josh, I know you have. Everyone else, besides Josh, have you guys heard of THCv? If you have, what do you know about the good old THCv? Because it's very, very fascinating. So once this prints out, we will obviously be able to share all this wonderful information with you. Oh, all right. Let's see. Come on. Perfect. All right, guys.
Andrew, we are in a live stream right now.
Don't fuck with me,
Are
bro.
you?
Oh, fuck.
Serious?
He knows that.
Oh, dude, he knows too.
He knows. He'll probably come on. He'll probably.
Wow, you just denied my goal.
Oh, but it's so good to see you guys. So what I'm going to do right now is share this live stream to a bunch of pages and also to, my personal page, to some groups. Did you share it, Cameron?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I need to go to, for some reason, dude, on my phone, sometimes it'll, I'll try to go to the page, but then it won't, load. It's weird. I don't know. Share now. Boom. Okay. Hello, John Ojeda. How are you doing? It's great to see you today, sir. My friend. Johnny boy. Yo, on Friday, did you take up my recommendation and smoke a joint laying in your hammock next to the pool? Because I really hope you did. Page story. Boom. Oh, yeah. We're getting this shared all over the place, guys. Page. Boom. Oh, yes. Share this all over the place. All right. Is up, you beautiful people. Just getting prepared to start talking about some THCv. So while I'm sharing these, or this live stream to some related groups and everything. If you guys could also do the same, we would love you so very, very much. Let's see here. Boom, live. Because, the old Facebook likes to limit our organic reach. They don't like to show our live streams, or I should say actually any of our content, to the general public. Like, even if you guys like our page, a lot of times they won't even show it to you. But, it's cool. It is all good in the hood. Thank you, Cam, for assisting me. Oh, you helped Michelle on the live stream? I think that's what she's probably talking about. Cam was helping you. That is very, very... That's a first. That is a first. All right. You should be very, very happy that you were the first one to ever be assisted by Cam, Michelle. Like, seriously, you should feel very, very special. Love the flavors of the Heady Chews. Say it again for the people in the back, Michelle. All right. Okay. Say it for the people again in the back. She loves the flavors of the Heady Chews. So if you guys are looking for a Delta 8 gummy, just take Michelle's recommendation and pick up the Heady Chews. You might as well. No, Michelle, I'm just playing. Cam is always helping people. I just like to give him a hard time. Cam answers, like when you guys call Wellicy, sometimes you'll get Cam or sometimes you get me.
It's 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. Timber, hello. It's great to see you today. I don't think, Timber, were you here on Friday? She was?
I don't think.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little while. It's been extra. Guys, keep on sharing, guys. Look, the viewership's going. We just want to give away some free CBD and even some Delta 8 products. I mean, even, guys, I'll give you guys a discount today. Like, let's go. Timber said, sorry, I've been MIA. Hey, it's cool, yo. Sometimes you got to take a hiatus from the social media. I did that. Well, I guess it wasn't really a hiatus. I went in an entire day on Monday, and I wasn't on Facebook or anything. It's actually really nice. I feel like just being on social media, I can definitely, trigger anxiety. I don't know. This is fucking weird. Hello, Benji. Welcome, my dear sir. Dougie Fresh. Oh, wait. I turned. Oh, yeah. I mean, Tamber, I get that. The messenger, mine's not even really messenger. Mine's more so email. Email gets blown up. But, I just personal Facebook stuff. It's just so much mindless scrolling. Do you know, it's wild. Ever since Apple started showing you your screen time and it tells you how much time you're on apps, and you look at that and you're I spent an hour of my day just scrolling Facebook today. What the fuck? That is 365 hours in a year. You do I could do with an extra 365 hours in a lot. Oh my gosh. Yes, Benji, it has been forever, but I know you're just staying busy over there, bro. But it's good to see you. Let me know if you have any work. Oh, bro, yeah, I'll call. That's probably why you're calling me. I guess the last time you and I talked about this when I was in Florida, but then I forgot to I didn't text you back for a while because he texted me one night when I was drunk in Florida, and he was asking me if for Wellicy stuff, and I was oh, I'll text him back tomorrow. Yeah, I forgot. But I'm back now. Missed you all. Well, we missed you too, Tamber. I definitely, we're very aware when you regulars are not on here just because you guys bring a lot of energy to the overall show. Guys, I can't get enough Maui Wowie. Holy crap. Did she get the dabs? Michelle, did you get the Maui Wowie herb dabs? I think that's what she got. Or is it the pen? It might be the pen. Hawaiian hands. What is it? The rift? The pen. Yeah. Those pens are fire. I've really been liking the strawberry cough Rift Delta 8 disposable. I've been using that a lot this week, and I enjoy it. I really like the flavor profile. I like the effects that I get from it. So it's really solid. But the other device that I've been using is one of the new straight Delta 8 disposables, and that one is the Runts. It's really good. It's very fruity, and I mean, it tastes kind of I don't know. It doesn't taste like a specific runt flavor. It's just kind of like you were to pour a bunch of runts, all the flavors, and just pop them in your mouth. So, Tamber, we have been good, I mean, I don't know if you've seen like the new Rift Delta 8 disposables, like dabs. What else is new? Straight stuff. We are working on getting hemp-derived Delta 9 products up on the site. So, and yes, they fall under the federal law of a 0.3% by volume in the entire thing. So I do. There you go. Hey, Michelle, whatever you got to do to dab, just don't touch your finger on it. There's been times, like, especially if I have shatter. Like, if I have shatter at home, like, there's times where I don't want to use a dabber, and I'll just, like, get the shatter and I'll ball it up, and then I just, like, drop it in the nail. Like, there's been times where, like, I don't know, you play, like, dab basketball where you heat up the nail, the banger, and then you have your mouth to the rig, and then you just toss the dab up and try and land it in the banger. If you're bored, I've done shit like that. So, but hey, whatever you got to do to get your cannabinoids into your system, I'm all about it. Dougie Fresh, what's up? I've been using the Matter Cards D8. It has, well, around 8% Delta 9. So 8 milligrams, 8% Delta 9, pink pineapple express strain. The Matter Carts. Interesting, Doug. I will have to take a little look at that. I'll tell you guys, you will not see hemp-derived compliant Delta 9 cartridges. You guys will see this Delta 9 stuff, this hemp-derived Delta 9. It's going to be in edibles. It's going to dominate in edibles just because they could do the volume play off that. With cartridges and stuff, like you'd have to fillers and shit. Or, I guess you could use other cannabinoids in there and everything. But really, like, if you're really trying to, get a good dose of these hemp-derived Delta 9 into your system, edibles are definitely going to be the way to go. And dispensary carts. Okay. So is it like what else is it just D8 and D9 in there and terpenes, or is it like a full spectrum also? Let's see. Doug, I'm gonna have to look up that company and see. I know it's obviously in the dispensary, but I always like to keep an eye out, maybe I always like to talk to the bud tenders or the people at the dispensaries about like products that I see. And because like the dispensaries Cam and I go to, they're vertically integrated. So like they're making all their products. So I always like to like ask for things, not that they do it, but like, I'd like to just recommend it. That would be cool to do that. Aqua, that's it.
I don't know.
A 2-to-1.
I don't think that's it.
No, because he said what, 8%? Full spectrum decarbed.
Oh, was that one?
Yeah. Okay. See, I like that. So it's not just like, let's just give you a 90% purity distillate with no terpenes anymore. Like now, like the market's starting to get to like terpenes and adding that full spectrum. I even see when I go to the dispensaries now, it's like, now you're not seeing just Delta 9 distillate, you're seeing full spectrum extract on the actual labels now. So I just think it's very, very beneficial. Yeah, obviously when you're going to a dispensary, most people want high levels of Delta 9, but I still do believe there's room to incorporate those other cannabinoids for overall health benefits. Okay. Cam, pick a cart for me to order Delta 8. Oh, have you tried the herb ones, dude? Like herb would be like, if you haven't tried any of the herb ones, dude, I would try an herb cart. But if you haven't, been toking on Amnesia Flower 2, 9% D9 THC, 13% CBD. See, I like that blend. So that's probably a nice, like, so you're feeling good. You feel a little bit of the intoxicating effects, but like you're chilling. Do you use that? Does that put you kind of down, Dougie Fresh? Like, does it make you kind of sleepy? Because you remember, Cam and I always talk about this. What was it, the Harley Quinn dabs that we got that one time? Or it had Harley Quinn in it. So it was like 10%, 9 or 10% CBD in the gram of dabs. And like, that was like nighty-night. Like, you dab it and then you're just like, I would feel very, very tired shortly after doing it, and it would knock me out. So I'm just curious to know if it's the same thing for you. Hoping to order on Friday. Well, yep, Tamber, whatever you need, we got you covered. The higher CBD body relaxation with the slight head buzz, munchies follow. See, and I like that feeling too. Like, you're feeling good, but you're just like chill, mellow, and then you get the munchies, because it's like, well, you're chilling, so like, let's just sit on the couch and eat some munchies. So again, it all just depends on like when you're using it, what type of effects you're looking for. Those are the types of questions you guys should be asking yourselves when you're buying, either hemp products or even going to a dispensary and buying cannabis products that way. Like, do I want to use this all day? Do I want to use this strictly at nighttime, just for pain or whatever? You need to be asking yourselves questions, not just going off, your friend saying, yo, you need to get this. Like, what are you, like, have that conversation with yourself, and what do you want to get out of using the cannabis products? And then that should dictate the path that you go down for trying products. Tamara said, right, I've been doing dabs, but miss my gummies. Gummies are solid. They're always going to be there. I mean, I'm just glad, Tamber, and a lot of you guys that are taking me up and trying dabs. Because, Tamber, I'm going to assume, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you do feel more of a potent delivery or an onset when you dab versus when you eat the edibles. Now, like, in regards to the time span, obviously the edibles can last a little bit longer, but like dabs, like if you need that quick absorption of the cannabinoids with like a potent dose to just like punch you in the gut, dabbing concentrates is seriously the best way to go. But again, it all comes down to what you're trying to use it for. I'm not a huge head-heavy user. I like the intoxicating effect, but not so much where my head feels like 100 pounds LO. I prefer a functional, medicated high. Yeah, and I absolutely agree. Like, the general consensus for me is like, that's how I want to feel, But then there's days where like if I'm sick or something, dude, like if I'm just chilling at home, having a relaxing day, like I don't mind consuming a cannabis strain or a product that gives me kind of that heavy head high where you're just like, whoa. So, but again, like if I'm being active, then I'm going to consume a strain or terpenes that will help go along with my active plans for the day. So it's just experimenting and finding. So, I mean, yes, there could be a product that you use generally. But, a lot of times people may have a nighttime product, a daytime product. So you just need to kind of experiment and find what works best for you. Michelle said it was not an indica for me. It was similar to a hybrid. So, yeah, and listen, I mean, it's hard, like with the Delta 8 distillates and things like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, for example, I was, what were those? The designer dabs, the herb ones. We have them on the website. They have, what was the space sauce? Is that the nighttime one? Yeah. I think, yeah. Space sauce. So what it is Delta 8, CBN, I think CBDA, and CBC, plus terpenes. I wanted to try it. I did it the other night. I didn't have any Delta 9. And I sat there and, I dabbed it, and yeah, it did make me, it did make me feel a little bit sleepy, but it wasn't to a point where like I dabbed it and then I was like, because like there's strains like that where, with like cannabis dabs, like when you're like that CBD dab that Cam and I were talking about earlier, it's like you dab that and you're like, you feel it in your eyes and you're like, holy shit, like I am sleepy. I can go to sleep. So, but I think for a lot of you guys that would dab like those, the space sauce, like the Delta 9 or not the Delta 9, the CBN with the Delta 8, I think that could be an effective option potentially for you. I had to take a couple of dabs to go to sleep. But, my tolerance is a little bit different than probably yours. But again, so it's just, so where I was going with that, Michelle, is I was just saying that, we can all kind of experience these products in a varying fashion. Like one indica that could totally just knock somebody out may not necessarily have the exact same type of effects for somebody else. We all experience these in varying fashion, so that's why we always come back and tell you to experiment and find what works best for you and your personal needs. All right, what's up, Captain Nasty? It's good to see you today. And Doug, that's how it is with a lot of people. Is sometimes too high percentage THC, and he's talking about Delta 9 THC, can get me paranoid, social anxiety. Around 10 to 18% is good. High 20%, I'm looking for government agents out the window. Hey, we've all been there. I mean, I remember like the first time I smoked weed out of like a water bottle bong in like a parking lot with like friends, and just like in the night, you smoke and you're just like, every fucking car, every light you see is a cop. So I get it, and so, but you need to find like how Doug's able to, how he knows. That's phenomenal that that, Doug. You can stick around the 10 to 18% Delta 9. Once you're getting higher to the 20s and plus, that's when you start getting the paranoia, the anxiety. So again, this all comes back to the importance of knowing yourself and what works best for you. So I know we had a lot of questions at the beginning. Keep them coming, guys, but I do want to talk about THCv with you guys. Oh, look at you, Michelle, doing the Delta sign. Like, okay, fancy pants. Do you have like a fancy Android or what? Or can the iPhone do that? Maybe the iPhone does the triangle. Does it do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, like if you type it?
Yeah. No, like does the iPhone have an emoji like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought Michelle was being fucking fancy. Yeah. You're still fancy, Michelle, in my book, all right?
I'll see.
You went for the Runts Delta 8 cartridge. Please let me know. I'm kind of nervous. I'm hoping that you love it as much as I do, because I think it's a very fruity flavor. With obviously the natural component to it on the back end, but it's got a little fruity zest to it. All right. Okay, guys. Let's talk about this. All right. So, it's Wednesday 165 THCv. What you guys truly need to know. All right. So, Michelle, which syringe do you recommend for total euphoria? I mean, I'll tell you, what was that one that we dabbed around the live stream? Was it the grape goji or the blueberry?
We did both, but probably grape goji.
The grape goji, that one gave me a little bit of a head feeling, like right on the live stream. Or Michelle, if you haven't, try one of our duo dabs.
Yeah, the duo dabs, like the 8 twice.
Then you're getting CBD plus the Delta 8, and you're getting 2 grams. Just one. You're not getting you're not getting like a half gram of CBD in Delta 8. But all right, so what is THCv, guys? So tetrahydrocannabinol, THCv, is one of several phytocannabinoids or cannabinoids, found in the cannabis plant that are neither as prominent nor as well researched as the major phytocannabinoids, such as THC and CBD. So, just like CBD and THC, THCv interacts with the human body by the way of the endocannabinoid system, which, is just a system of cannabinoid receptors, messenger molecules, and enzymes that play a role in balance and equilibrium or promoting homeostasis throughout your body. All right. That's just a very simplified form of it. I know most of you guys are very familiarized with the endocannabinoid system, but, whenever we're talking about a new cannabinoid, I always like to at least include a brief little point about the endocannabinoid system. So, though lesser known and less prominent than THC and CBD, THCv has several potential therapeutic benefits and may limit the psychoactivity of THC. And we're not referring to THC, like strictly the Delta 9.
All right, how THCv works. Like all phytocannabinoids, THCv is synthesized in the cannabis trichomes, the glandular hairs found on the surface of the plant. THCv binds to both CB1 and CB2 receptors, the most studied cannabinoid receptors in the body.
Ooh! So let me ask you, how many of you guys have seen THCv products on the market or in the wild at a store? Have you heard of THCv, or is this something brand new? If you've heard of THCv, say I've heard of THCv. If not, say I've never heard of this thing. What are you talking about, Eden?
This thing.
Yeah, this thing. All right. So I know you guys are all asking, Eden, well, you've been talking about all these THC products the last year or so. Can THCv get you high? I'm glad you all asked that because I know that's the burning question inside of your head. In many ways, THCv lives in the shadows compared to other cannabinoids. Research is only just beginning to examine the molecule's effects and overall potential. THCv's psychoactive potential is complex and largely dependent upon dosing. Given its low concentration in cannabis cultivars, THCv is not yet available, I guess in an affordable way. Because now it is available in an isolated form. So you can get like pure THCv. But I'll tell you, for like a kilo, guys, between $40,000 and $60,000.
God damn!
Yes. So you guys will start seeing it. It's a very fascinating, interesting cannabinoid that I want to roll products out with. It's just figuring out how to do it in a effective and affordable way. I mean, guys, I've seen some THCv carts going for $120. So, yeah, but there are many strains that can have higher levels of THCv that are also high in THC. So, I guess, the high is kind of built in. You're getting the Delta 9 plus the higher levels of the THCv. All right. Let's see here. Okay, perfect. Got that. There you go. Yepers, Tamber. Welcome back.
Is THCv legal? There isn't yet much legislation specifically dictating the legal status of THCv. On the one hand, THCv is not explicitly included on the list of federally banned substances. On the other hand, substances including flower high in THCv may be definition be illegal at the federal level since they are in fact marijuana.
But you can get it from the hemp plant. Yes, Michelle, it is a natural cannabinoid.
If you live in a weed legal state, you'll be able to find products containing THCv quite easily, including strains with THCv. However, if you live in a place where marijuana is illegal, THCv products will probably be much harder to find and of questionable legality. The one exception may be hemp-derived CBD oils that happen to also contain THCv.
So yes, you can extract it, but the reason why it's so expensive, $40,000 to $60,000, is because it occurs in such small amounts and naturally in the hemp plant. So thus, it requires a large amount of material to get a small amount of THCv. For example, guys, like I know some of you guys are probably going to ask, but what are like some strains that are high in THCv? Durban poison. Now, of course, the genetics can vary from place to place. Not all Durban poison strains are the same. So, Dougie Fresh, Doug's Varian is another strain. GSC, Girl Scout Cookies, Jack the Ripper, Pineapple Perps, Power Plant, Skunk No. 1, and Tangy are some examples of strains that have, that have some concentrations of THCv in it. All right. So what are the benefits of THCv? Now, of course, this is all based on preliminary research. We need further research before any definitive conclusions can be made surrounding the overall effects and benefits of these products of THCv and all cannabinoids. All right. Questions about that? No? Good, because I'm not a medical professional. Cam's not a medical professional. So before you start taking THCv or any products, you should first consult with your healthcare professional. Okay? Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the benefits of THCv. THCv shows some great potential to improve a number of physical functions and treat several diseases. One thing that has confused researchers, however, is The cannabinoid's beneficial aspect at low doses, while it has the opposite effect at higher levels. Though more research is needed to fully understand the scope of THCV effects on the human body, several studies, these are preliminary studies, guys, both on animal and human subjects, have identified a variety of potential therapeutic uses for the cannabinoid. You know, like things like potential anticonvulsant, anti-inflammatory, potential appetite suppressant, bone growth stimulant, neuroprotective. That's some big potentials that it can maybe help with. So that's why, I mean, I've really started to see, I mean, THCV has been around, but I'm really starting to see more and more, hemp-based companies start to dip their toes a little bit in playing around with the THCV, even maybe not having pure, 90% purity THCV carts, but having a spiked, increased blend of THCV with, say, a full spectrum or a broad spectrum extract. Do you guys have any questions on THCV? So, there's some studies in here, like for potential anti-inflammatory. There's a 2010 study in the British Journal of Pharmacology found that THCV potentially reduced inflammation and related pain in mice, but that's in mice, not humans. So it just shows that the potential is there. It's just we need more long-term research, and I guess we should say more long-term research with humans. I volunteer as tribute. Call me. Anyone who's running a study on cannabinoids, call me. I will take the cannabinoids and you can observe me. I think that would be sick. Let me get in these labs. I use copious amounts of cannabis, so
I'm a perfect match.
Yeah. So if you guys ever know somebody that's doing a medical study on cannabis, I would like to volunteer. Okay, hello, Matthew. Wait, Matthew Ratliff. Hello, sir. I saw everybody saying hi to you, and I was like, which Matthew is here? Matthew Ratliff. Good to see you, bro. Happy Wellness Wednesday, sir. Let me see. THCV. Jack Harrer. Let me see. Strain profile. I have to look at some COAs for that, but let me see. We'll see. In the Netherlands, I don't know. Leafly's not showing anything, but again, that's one thing where the cannabinoids, I guess, or I should say cannabis, sort of lacks is the COAs. I know there's some states, I think Oregon actually puts the percentage points, not just of THC and CBD, but of other cannabinoids.
I mean, they already have to test it, so they might as well just put it on there.
Yeah, you have this long label with all this stuff. Just put a QR code, and let me scan it. Because I never once have I walked into a dispensary and been presented a certificate of analysis other than what's on. Yes, they put something on the label, where it tells you the percentages, but it doesn't say this was tested by here. I mean, obviously it's legit because for it to be able to get in the dispensary, it has to be on the metric system. There's a lot for them to be able to do that. But I just wish, how you could scan our products and see the cannabinoid profile. I wish you could do that with the cannabis products. But I believe out in Oregon, they have that on their labels. You pull it. It's a long label. You pull it out and you can actually see. And I believe they even put terpenes on there, terpene percentages, which I think is a big win as well.
I feel like that'd make it so much easier because then you could just learn the terpenes. You'd be like, person comes in because they usually be like, oh, I'm looking for these effects. And then you could be like, oh, well, here, let me scan this and make sure this has enough of this terpene because this terpene has been shown to.
Yeah, that's exactly the type of treatment that I would like to run at my dispensaries.
Yeah, because then you could be like, oh, here's a list of all the terpenes that I'd recommend. And then here are the strains that we have where the dominant terpene is that or the main.
Shit, dude, I'd have it where you could just always could just scan a code. They're like, yo, this product, like this really worked. What's similar to this? And you can scan it, and then our system just pulls up, and it just presents like, okay, based file these cannabinoids and terpenes. These products have similar ingredients also. That is the type of experience that I would like to deliver for people at a dispensary. Not just let's get high. Like, what is your weed? What are you trying to use this for? Daytime, nighttime, morning. What are you trying to use it for? Appetite, pain relief, so on and so forth. It's just like that stuff is important. So if only I had a couple $1 million to open up my dispensary, I would do that. But yeah, we're working to it. We're working towards it, guys. So every time you guys choose to buy from Wellicy, just think like, oh, that's going towards Eden's Cannabis Fund. Every time you guys support Wellicy, you're helping us get $1 closer to opening up a dispensary. It's great. It's a good day to you too, Matthew. Oh, you're so sweet and proper today. Up till lately, it's been illegal at federal level, so it's hard to get by with trials in the past. You talking about the Delta 9, I would assume? Yeah, I mean that's the biggest barrier. But I did see actually I never thought I'd be shining a good light on that, but the DEA did. I think they expanded their medical research. Like there was only a few licenses. Like that's why this cannabis studies were so limited and so few, or they would take so long. Is there was only a limited amount, but I believe the DEA just expanded their list for people that can get licenses, like schools and stuff that can get licenses to actually test cannabis for medical research. So that's a step in the right direction, because yes, I think it was Tamber. I think that was you who said that. You hit the nail on the head with that one. That's why we don't have a lot of research, is because we hurt to get access to for these medical people to even be able to study it. It's a lot. Well, I gotta go through background checks and treat like But so I get it. So hopefully, with that expansion of that program and, the sweeping legalization efforts going across the country, I hope one day it's just like, yo, we have millions of medical studies going on right now, or thousands, maybe not millions. Maybe millions is a little excessive, but hundreds of thousands of medical studies going on right now and being studied. All I know is I want to be a part of those medical studies. Like really, really bad. Like, let me be a part of your weed studies. I'll report everything. Like, yo, another thing, like High Times Cannabis Cup, they're just doing it in Oklahoma. I would love to be do a High Time, be a judge for the Cannabis Cup. Yeah, they give you a backpack, like they just drop it off, and you just fill with goodies, and you just get to try everything. Like, that would be sick. John said, if I hit the lotto this weekend, Eden, we will be partners. Yeah, well, I'll be expanding out to Texas because Texas loves the Delta 8. like that's wild. You guys are gonna ban it, and then they took it off the bill because you guys actually, the government actually listened to the hemp industry. Wow, right? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's whatever. What part of Washington? I have family in Keller, in the middle of nowhere, really. So it sounds like peace and tranquility where Tamber lives. I would just have fucking weed farm. Have a bunch of plants growing. Let's see. Ryan said, I thought it went towards Mr. Cam. Well, we got to open up the dispensary, and then it'll benefit Mr. Cam too. Yeah, Matthew Rattler, South Dakota is another one that loves the Delta 8. It's not North Dakota that banned it, right? Can't remember.
No, North Dakota did.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
South Dakota that kept it.
South Dakota. Yeah, so Matthew, that's the thing is North Dakota, you guys may love it, but your government banned it. I mean, I have a list that I keep up to date where it's literally called no ship Delta 8 states. And there's how many on there?
I'm going to say like 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then there's some that are pending.
So literally almost half the country.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty, like, Oregon's trying to get it banned. Yeah, Oregon, well, no, that's not. That was Washington that legalized the drugs, right? Was it Washington or was it?
That was Portland.
Portland, yeah, fucking Oregon, yeah. Let's ban the Delta 8, but fucking everything else is legal. Makes no fucking sense. I don't know, but there's states that are trying to regulate it and things. So I don't know, guys. Just I don't know if D8's gonna be around forever and ever. To be completely honest. I mean, everyone's really just writing up that whole federal legalization aspect because of the Farm Bill, but all they got to do is just amend that and change it. One stroke of the pen, and the variants could be banned. So just enjoy the Delta 8 products, I guess, while you can. I mean, I don't know. The industry's just kind of up in the air with the Delta 8. So why do you guys think they're rolling? All these brands are rushing to roll out Delta 10, THCO. Tamber said that's dumb, sucky. Hopefully they fix it. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, guys. I mean, it's like they even banned it out here in Colorado. Yeah. So it's like we don't even sell to our state. We don't even sell to people in Colorado. You can drive down the street and find Delta 8, but I'm not selling it to people because they said it's banned. I like to do the right thing. Say no to THCO. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like I need to find the article, or they were talking about like the THCO and everything, and just like the acids are just that have to be used to make that and shit are extremely harmful, toxic. So if it's done incorrectly by somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, well, the general public's unfortunately, that's how I'm looking at it, guys, and I don't want to be a part of that. I feel like the general public right now for the Delta 10s, the THCOs, THCPs, I mean, I don't know, THCP will exclude that, but like the Delta 8 THC acetates and the Delta 10s, I feel like you guys are the gerbil, the test gerbil. I'm trying to like, I mean, this is pretty serious, but that's how I feel because we don't know the long-term effects of these synthetic or semi-synthetic. That's what people try and rationalize, semi-synthetic cannabinoids. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. There's synthetics in there. No. So I don't know. I just don't want to ever be a part of anything that could potentially make somebody sick or anything. And like we sell wellness products and, people haven't had any issues up until this point with our products because they're very reputable, tested, and I know what's in them. I use them. I just cannot get myself to use Delta 10 and really use the Delta 8 THC acetate and feel okay about it. So I can't feel okay selling it to you guys. It doesn't have anything to do with like, I don't like it. I mean, I don't like that it's synthetic.
Yeah.
I don't like how there's so much unknown surrounding that stuff. Long term. We just do not know. At least the stuff from the cannabis plant that's natural, I don't have a worry because it comes from the earth. So just be careful out there, guys. Like, and I know maybe some of you guys have bought it, but if you see it, just do some research into it and just make sure you're very aware of what it is. Just like I'm telling you, like, if you're content with Delta 8, I honestly don't feel there's a need for you to go elsewhere. Like to try the Delta 10s or the Delta 8, the THCOs. Personally, that's my opinion on that matter. But what you do, it's totally up to you. I just want you to be safe if you do decide to try that. All right. I love that about Wellicy. So glad I found Wellicy. Well, I'm so glad that you found Wellicy too, Tamber, because I'm just happy that we can educate you and that you guys. I just want you to be safe, and I don't know. I don't want you guys to think, because I'm sure that's what a lot of people do believe, that it's a natural cannabinoid. I know most people that I talk to, like customers and stuff, like when they talk about that, and I ask them, I'm like, do you think that's natural? And most people say yes. And you're selling it, so it comes from the hemp plant.
Yeah, it has THC in it, so.
I guess maybe at one point it came from hemp.
Yeah.
But this chemical precursor and shit wasn't naturally in that plant when I extracted it. Oh, guys, there's just a lot of things going on out there. You are so welcome, Tamber, for the info. That is what we are here for. Also, with my Delta and my good old weed. There you go. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Right? I agree with that totally. I'm not so sure about how safe it really is. When we get to messing with chemicals and things can be left in the mix, you just don't really know. 1000% Melody. And also, labs don't have, a lot of labs maybe don't have the ability to test for potential residuals for these chemicals because they're not calibrated for it.
Yeah.
So you may be getting tested, but like, what if their instruments aren't calibrated to test for XYZ chemical residual that could still be in there that could be harmful? And then you get a COA that says it's clean. So you ship it out, get it into the customer's hands, and God forbid somebody gets that and there's residual shit left in there. That right there makes it not worth it in and of itself. Just the unknown. Because I don't feel comfortable talking to you guys about it. There's shops that ask me. They've asked me all week about it. I've had multiple shops ask me, and I've told them no. I'm not messing with it. So, smoke the THCO, you might turn into a zombie. You don't know! I can't say that you won't turn into a zombie. I mean, maybe one use will be fine, but what if you use it every single day for 10 years? What are the long-term implications of that? Nobody can sit there and do that. And I feel like we're being irresponsible by pushing these products out there. Just because we're trying to push these companies are trying to push the legal get high. They're trying to push this to the breaking point. How much can we get away with before the bear pokes back? I don't like that. I don't like playing that fucking game. Michelle, I'm grateful you guys are not supporting it. Well, I'm glad that you guys can see that, and because you guys are educated and you use these products for the wellness effects. Yeah, sure, you may like the intoxicating effects. Okay, I like that. I like getting high from when I smoke Delta 9, but I also enjoy the effects that I get from it medicinally. More importantly. All right. Yeah, sure. Because I get a feeling it has more of a drawing factor. Absolutely. But it's like, that was my only option. And it didn't give me a feeling, but it fucking helped with my stress and anxiety. Why the fuck wouldn't I use it? And it's not harmful to my body. Why not?
It makes me feel good.
And that is what CBD, all the other 90 plus cannabinoids that don't induce intoxicating effects. So it's not all about a feeling, but it is all about feeling better. Right?
Nice.
You guys like that?
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. I came up with that on the spot.
Nice.
All right. That is the main goal. That is why you guys are all here. Okay, feeling maybe, not necessarily, but you want to feel better. You have a problem and you're looking for a solution in the form of a natural product. So I feel like it's being hypocritical for me to offer you Delta 10 and THCO. So That's where I'm at. See, look, John's already turning into a zombie just talking about THCO. See, look, we've already lost one. Now we have a zombie barber, though. At least we can get our haircut when we all glaze over to the zombie life. Yeah, we're good. We'll be solid. Is that one of the CBD chocolate bars Mr. Cam is eating? No, it's just a protein bar. Right, the cookie one. The cookie?
Crunch.
Yes, Michelle. Whether you get high or not, it's part of the magical healing of this plant. Michelle, you're going to get highlighted on that because I think that is an absolutely spectacular comment. Thank you for sharing your words of wisdom with all of us today, Michelle. It's truly a pleasure. You are so welcome, Ryan. I got to be like conservative with my water because I didn't fill it up before the live stream. So, you know, I'm just trying to make my water last, okay? All right. Woot woot! There you go, Tamber. A little bit of reward waiting for you. See, you know, children are rewarded with cookies and snacks. Adults just reward themselves or incentivize themselves with, I have a smoke break waiting for me after I get these chores done.
Give me some of that.
Yeah, if you want. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Stop by the water fountain and fill her up for me. Thank you. Yo, Taylor, you're right, bro. It's hot in here. I'm dying, bro. Yeah, sorry guys. There's like, so like where the studio is, there's another office, so there's a door between us, and like it's fine when we have the doors open during the day, but the second we shut this door in here, it just gets so hot in the other room. But now it's getting really hot in here. There you go, Tamber. Give me those yeppers. I'm eating a very strong brownie right now. Is it homemade? Was it a homemade brownie, Matthew? Because I really do enjoy the homemade edibles because it's a little like luck of the draw. How potent is this edible gonna be? Well, I won't know until I eat it. So, you know, I don't really recommend the newbie just whip up cannabis edibles at home their first time and just eat the whole thing because it's hard. The dosage, the consistency is difficult. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy that, dude. I hope it kicks in. You feel, oh, and you made them. Oh, dude, I hope you get a super concentrated bite or brownie. I don't know. Or maybe you'll be like me and just eat the whole tray. You can always do that. I'm not judging. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like putting them up in the ceiling or something. Dude, yeah, it's crazy how hot it gets. But, you know, it's all good. I'm just scrolling up to make sure I didn't miss any comments from you guys. Eden, do you have a flower press? No, actually, John, I just saw that. But I do want to get a press, actually, so then I can start making some rosin. Because rosin is cream of the crop right there. Let's see. I'm just scrolling to make sure. They still sell it here. Yeah, Matthew, about the Delta 8. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, it's still being sold. You know, a lot of states are like banning it. There's some that like have like laws, but a lot of states are just like their hemp programs are writing letters to states. Like, for example, like Kentucky, you know, it's banned there because their hemp industry sent out a letter saying that it wasn't allowed, you know, blah, blah, blah. But there's not an actual law around it. So, you know, but listen, I'm not trying to poke the bear with the government or anything. Like, I'm trying to do everything above board. You know, I want to be here forever. And, you know, if I can't ship to some of these states that it's hot and, you know, it's getting attention negatively, I'm not going to ship to it because, yeah, I'm covering my ass. But more importantly, I am also covering your ass because, God forbid, you're driving around town, you get pulled over for a traffic stop and, you know, they look over and they just see a gummy package in there and they just see THC. And then you're dealing with shit. And I don't want you to have to do that. So that's why I do it. I mean, it sucks having to tell customers no and refund their money and say, listen, I know this helps you, but I have a that can help, but I can't sell it to you. But I just feel like that, like morally, that's the right thing to do, like ethically. Like even though it's not like black and white, like law written, if like the government sending out letters, telling people not to sell it, like it's getting to that point, that breaking point where like, okay, this is kind of like a warning that we're doing. Next up is like fucking raids. And I don't ever want to go through that. So, and I don't want any of you guys ever have to go through that. So that's why we have these no ship states. I tell people on the phone, I'm like, honestly, like I'm being honest right now. You could probably go elsewhere on online and buy a Delta 8 product and have it shipped to your house. Mm-hmm. But me, Wellicy, will not do that. I mean, there's even wholesale customers, guys, like retail customers, like I had to tell them no. Because I don't want you, like, I understand it sells for you, but like, and you're okay with taking that risk, but like, I'm not okay with putting you in that situation. Because I don't want fucking a shop in some state where it's banned to get raided and they have Wellicy products and then I'm on the fucking news.
Yeah.
I don't want that. When I could have just circumvented the entire thing, the entire issue by not selling to them. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone in this, but either it's going to work out or we're just going to go out of business.
We'll see.
But I don't know. I'd rather go out of business doing the right thing than fucking going out of business having it ripped from my locked up fingers from behind a prison cell. I don't know. I like being able to go to sleep at night and feel good about myself. And we'll see, guys. We'll see if my bet pays off. Wow. Thanks for looking out, Wellicy, and being honest. We appreciate you guys. Well, I'm glad you guys do, because it's hard to, when I'm talking to a lot of these shops, it's hard to, a lot of them don't appreciate it because they're just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want whatever sells. And it sucks, there's business that we have to turn down because of it. Like, we don't want to fuck with it. Or we don't want to send it D8. I mean, I had this big gummy order for a customer in New York, D8 gummies. I had to tell them no. New York van Delta 8. Sorry. They're like, well, this other company will ship to me. Okay. Well, then get it from the other company. So we're trying our best, guys, but we just try to follow all local, state, and federal laws. And unfortunately, they can vary from state to state. A courier service. You want to start a courier service, Michelle? Or are you saying like a courier service for like Delta 8? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's fine, but obviously if it's in like a legal state. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like,
it sucks.
Yeah, it does. It really, really does. So it is what it is, but for Delta 8, yeah. My sister gets to go to Colorado soon. I'm so jealous. I'm stuck here. Where is she going in Colorado in a few weeks?
Greeley.
Please don't say Greeley.
It's like Commerce City or something.
A fly out, drive home. Yeah. I mean, it's just dry. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure most of you have done road trips. When you're driving across, like, I don't know if you've ever done a road trip from Colorado going into a non-legal state. Especially if you have a Colorado license plate. Hot as fuck. Like, you get profiled. I got pulled over for going 7 miles per hour over on the highway. Dude fucking looked at me because I had my hat with my sunglasses and my hoodie up driving. It's like, who's this fucking kid? What's he doing? What's this degenerate doing? Let's pull him over. God, honestly, like, if you guys are ever traveling with weed or driving with it, like, you guys need to follow Pop Brothers Outlaw. Mm-hmm. On Instagram, they had this full script. It's called Shut the Fuck Up. Yeah, and they tell you they're lawyers out of California or whatever, and yeah, they tell you what to do if you ever get in trouble with the law and you're in possession of cannabis.
Did it just get dim in here?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I literally just noticed that.
One of the lights, maybe one of the lights are dying. I don't know.
That's fucking weird.
I don't know, guy. I feel like it's getting darker and darker. I don't know.
Dude, dead ass.
Guys, we're losing it. Did it get darker?
I don't know. Press high.
Yeah, that's all the way high. I think they're dying.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, but
There. What the hell?
That was weird.
That was weird.
Sorry, guys. Our dimmable lights dimmed on their own. I was just thinking, with my luck, I'm getting pulled over. I mean, guys, I did it. I got pulled over with, I don't know, shit, like close to 1,000 pre-rolls, a few hundred Delta 8 cartridges, hundreds of Wellicy heady chews, tinctures, everything. I got pulled over, and I had paperwork because they tried to fucking sweat me, and we're gonna call the canine, and fucking they're gonna search your car. I was like, you're not searching my fucking car. I was like, but that fucking canine is gonna pop hot because I got a bunch of hemp in there. Well, we could test and tell the difference. I was like, perfect. Well, I got a fucking certificate from the Department of Ag right here. Oh shit. Yeah. Just understand, like, because I'm telling you guys, like, when you're doing road trips, like, they look for people, especially if you're driving through Colorado and going elsewhere.
Like the highway system.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're on the interstate, like, they're just sitting there because they know they stop so many drug traffickers that way. So
especially because the Midwest and stuff.
Oh, for sure. Like, yeah, the second I hit Nebraska, Kansas, like, yeah, I start sweating. Even if I don't have shit on me, I just don't like driving through there. Especially the Colorado plates, because I'm like, yo, these fuckers pull me over. Like, they're just going to fucking just assume that I just got weed in the car. At least in some states, like, the smell of cannabis isn't probable cause.
Oh, isn't it?
In some states, it's not. Like, I think in California, I think that's a state where they can't. I think Colorado might be one of them, too. So just know your laws, guys. And remember, just shut the fuck up. I'm not discussing my day. That script is legit. So, yeah, driving with products is. I was doing it legally, you know, and I was even like when I saw those fucking lights go on, I was like, oh fuck. Here we go. Like, I'm gonna have to just like. Either they're gonna arrest me and then I'm gonna get out, or I'm just gonna like have to explain my way out of this.
Either way, I'm delayed.
And I fucking explained my way out of it on the side of the interstate with 5 cops surrounding me. It was great.
Get on the fucking floor.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for them to do, but I know what I'm talking about. So they weren't fucking with me. Thank goodness you had the paperwork. Honestly, even if I didn't have the paperwork, like
they would have tested it.
I would have said, okay, here. And then I would have said, yo, person in the car that's with me, pull out your phone and please record. This is going to be great content. Like, that's all that would have happened because I wasn't breaking the law. Fun times, LOL. Yeah. Oh, it was great times. I still have my ticket. I have it hanging up in my office at home. I'm never getting rid of it. It makes me smile. When I make a Colorado trip, I go the country roads, never the highway. Yeah. I mean, like when I was driving to Connecticut, bro, I could have taken the country roads, but it would have added like 5 hours to my fucking trip. And I was like, I'm already driving 30 hours. I don't need another 5 hours on that. You know, a civil service worker from the Census Department knocked on my door on Saturday. She was about my age and she reeked. I was giggling in my head. Yeah. Everybody likes to get high. It's fine. If you're doing that going door to door, why not? It makes you a lot more.
This Census Department? Yeah, I came to double count, make sure.
Yo, bro, did you tell me 1,500 or 1,200? I can't remember. I can't remember, dude. Like,
was that me?
Like, fuck. What were we talking about?
Why am I here again?
Yeah.
Who are you?
That's what I imagine a cannabis smoking Census Department worker being like. Fuck, what am I here for? Got some water?
Get snacks.
Oh, I'm really hungry. You guys make me laugh. No problem, but you go interstate. update. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the darkening of the light, so it's weird. Don said, my friends call me out all the time. They can smell it. Listen, nothing elevates me more than being able to hotbox in the car and just roll up into a busy-ass fucking restaurant that's popping on a Friday night and just reeking of bud. I love that. Fuck. Or what, 2 years ago, our Christmas party when we had it at this nice Italian restaurant, like we were hotboxing a caviar joint in my car beforehand. We roll up, 4 of us. Love it. That is one thing I do love about flower, though. The smell. You don't really get it with dabs. You do get some smell, but it's not just like, that's the denkity dank. Don said exactly, Eden. See? Family get-togethers. I love when Cam and I will hotbox the car. Roll up. Hey, fam, we here for Thanksgiving. What is up?
We'll just like leave and come back like 5 minutes
Hey,
later.
she's my cologne fam. What's up?
We did it. Mother's Day, we went to lunch. We were like, they were like all sitting at the table outside. We could see him, and we just like cracked the windows and we just ripped the
hitting the Dr. Dabber.
just ripping it, just clouds just coming.
Yeah, taking dabs and then rolling up to lunch. No better way to do it. All right. Okay. Do you guys have any last minute questions or demands from me in regards to THCv or anything else that you need? If not, then I will let you guys go and have a wonderful Wednesday. But of course, obviously, if there's any pressing questions that you guys have, let me know, because I am definitely here to help you guys navigate this wonderful cannabis world that we're all a part of. Dawn, that's the other great. Hey, you gotta call people out when they have the bad weed. It's always the people. Oh, I got the dank, bro, and they pull out and say, "That looks like fucking brick weed, dude."
It's always the worst.
Pal, bud, like, yeah, no problem, Tamara, guys. Seriously, like, we get a lot of enjoyment helping you guys. That's what we do here, is just help and assist and guide you guys, because we do love hearing your guys' success stories. So please keep sharing that with us whenever you guys have a wonderful experience with the product, or even if you have a shit experience with a product, please leave a review on the product page at wellicy.com. And shit, if you haven't, please help me out. Google Wellicy and leave a Google review for us. I would really, really appreciate that if you guys could help us. Leave a nice little Google review. I will love you forever and ever and ever. Hey, I'm happy that you learned something. I learned a lot from you guys. It's all just a wonderful community that just gives back to one another. So thank you all for making this such an incredible community to be a part of. And I definitely order Friday. Hopefully there's a code, a lot of stuff, good stuff. I'm sure I will do a Google review. Yeah, and if you do a Google review, there is a coupon code that you can get. So all you need to do is, once you do the Google review, just tell me that you left the Google review, and then I will go, because obviously I can see it. That's a great thing about Google, is it uses your real name. I can go to Google and make sure you left a review, and and I'm not telling you it needs to be good, bad, neutral. Like, I want it to be honest. That's all. Okay? And you tell me you left a review, then I will reward you with a nice discount code. All right? Thank you, Matthew Ratliff. Yes, I've actually been doing some research into Twitch and sort of growing the channel. I'm learning that, which kind of sucks because we have limited reach on Facebook, is using external social media platforms to promote your Twitch channel. But catch-22, Facebook doesn't like to show our shit. So I'm just trying to figure out ways to grow the Twitch channel and everything. So, John, so if you just type in Wellicy on Google, and then it'll pull up the Wellicy business listing page on the right-hand side of the page. And if you click reviews, you can leave a review. You just have to be logged into your Google account to be able to do that. You can't leave it as a guest. Google likes to be legit about it. So, all right. If you guys have any troubles with finding the Google review, let me know. But literally just go to google.com and type. You actually don't even go to Google. Type it in your search bar. Just type Wellicy. Go to Google. Pull up the company business listing on the right-hand side, and then you click reviews, and then you leave it right there. And then you reach out to me saying, I left a review, and then I say, thank you very much. Here's your coupon code. All right, guys? Have a fantastic night. Reach out if you guys need anything from us. We're always here for you. But if not, we'll see you on Friday for Feel Good Friday. Have a stellar night, everyone. We'll see you guys later. Bye.